The green rush is here. People are seeing billions in the horizon. Huge grow operations are popping up around California alongside traditional agriculture. But who's gonna tend to all that weed? Hola mi gente, this is your host Mala, and today we're talking cannabis. 78% of farm workers are already Latino, and 6 out of 10 of those are undocumented. It's likely that cannabis cultivation in California will follow similar patterns. So, what kind of opportunities exist for Latino farmers? I'm in a small farming town in the central coast of California, where farmers like Alonso seem to have embraced cannabis.
Para mí, una planta de estas es más saludable que un cigarro. Porque el cigarro, ¿cuántos químicos le metes?
Yeah.
Aquí no, aquí es 100% orgánico, todo.
Alonso has successfully run a produce farm for over 13 years. He's built his life around agriculture, and he's seen California change time and time again. He's recently helped to transition at least 40 acres of farmland, just like the land we're standing on now, from strawberries to cannabis.
Cuando llegó este cambio, había muchos que estaban en contra. Ahora ya la mayoría está a favor, porque ya lo estamos procesando como algo normal. Les da oportunidades a muchos, así como me la dan a mí para trabajar, les pueden dar a más personas. Y no se ha visto delincuencia más que nada.
While Alonso manages the farm, the transition to cannabis was out of his hands.
¿Ha cambiado la mente de alguien en la familia de usted sobre cannabis?
Sí, bastantes, incluso
¿Sí?
yo lo miraba siempre como una droga.
Yeah.
Más con decir, ay, viene un marihuano y a correr.
Ajá.
Y en realidad no sabemos por qué la está fumando. Aquí trabajas honradamente, tratas de buscarle un porvenir a tu familia.
Undocumented people make up over half of all farm labor, and many undocumented folks are finding work at these new weed farms. Cannabis is still federally illegal, and the dangers are very real. Eunices from the Drug Policy Alliance made it exceedingly clear that non-citizens, including green card holders, should be extra mindful around cannabis because legalization does not afford them any extra protections. So why would someone take such a risk?
Aquí hay un poquito más de dinero y menos matado. Pues yo en mi trabajo me siento bien. Yo sé que todo lo que están haciendo aquí es con sus permisos. Porque yo no quiero perder el porvenir de mi familia
Sí, claro.
o el tener problemas más que nada con la ley.
Aquí los trabajadores ni los dueños tienen miedo de una redada grande.
No,
Okay.
no nos han dicho nada de eso, pero no se ha sabido nada. Ya cuando es algo federal, mucha gente que no tiene papeles no sabe para qué hacer, porque para eso no hay plan.
As the Trump administration ramps up its anti-immigration efforts, folks are strongly encouraged to look into various community-led resources for undocumented families.
Ahorita ha habido mucho racismo.
Right.
No venimos a quitarle el trabajo a nadie. Venimos más que nada a buscar un futuro, porque nuestro país está muy duro.
More and more Latino communities are changing their minds about cannabis and coming to this industry to work. Like so many of our people, they're trying to make a living in an unfair economy and chase that American dream. But how can we protect ourselves and make sure this weed industry doesn't become another American nightmare?
We, by nature, have been a part of the agricultural community for a long time.
I met up with Rigo, union leader for workers' rights.
The reality is that Latinos represent a good amount of the workforce. So we are bud tenders, we are manufacturers, and we do work in the agriculture side. I would say that most of our union members in the cannabis industry are Latinos. As the industry grows up, it has to act grown up.
Right.
And as it comes out of the shadows, we hope that the industry takes care of its workers. We want to make sure that they have opportunities
Right.
of entrepreneurship, but as well that they have opportunities to these new good jobs.
El sueño americano es,
¿Existe?
pues, yo digo que no. Yo digo que no, pero aquí estamos.
I got to meet the people that might be cultivating your weed, and now I want to meet the people who might be selling it. Young Latinas are often that person here in LA, like Ruby Avila, a local bud tender.
Don't even consider myself a bud tender. I like to call myself a patient consultant. I've been doing it for now over 10 years. I love it at the same time as I'm starting to dislike it. You get to see the positive side of it. It's fun. You meet a lot of interesting people. Then at the same time, I do expect to move up. So when you're in an industry that you're so useful in, especially being bilingual, because there's a lot of patients that are Hispanic and that have the most questions, you kind of, it kind of hurts to know that your pay isn't wasn't as it should be. Being a Latina bud tender, when you're hired, they pretty much just want you to be the pretty face and just collect the money and hand out the weed. I've left places because they either expect you being a woman that you're gonna do more than what your job entails.
Okay.
I've also been let go from jobs because I won't do what other bud tenders were doing.
Ruby, like many women, has had to navigate a male-dominated industry where over-sexualization is the norm and sexual favors are rewarded with promotions and raises.
When this happens, you have no one to go to. You can't go to the cops because they laugh at you.
Right.
You can't go to the city because they're trying to kick you out. The fact that it's male-dominated and they know that, they take advantage of it. And it's very conflicting for me because I love to help people. I've helped people overcome cancer, epilepsy, schizophrenia.
Ruby's work also hits closer to home. Her daughter was born with gastroschisis, a birth defect where the baby's intestines are found outside the body. Ruby was let down by traditional medicine and overprescribed pharmaceuticals, which led her to research alternative medicine.
I just started to research children that have taken CBD. So when I got to know more families that were using it for their children, I became a lot more relieved. I had to pretty much teach myself how to be more of a nurse than a mother. I started to give her CBD.
I'm really interested to know what those benefits have been for your daughter.
She's pretty much gotten her life back. The fact that the pharmaceuticals go above and beyond taking the pain away, she couldn't really function. She wasn't playing as much as 3-year-olds do. To know that my daughter is able to be herself because of this medicine, it's like beyond anything a mother could ask for.
With a family to take care of, Ruby hopes legalization brings better wages, working conditions, and opportunity for growth in her career.
How do you go back and continue to do the job you're doing when you're stressed out about your water being turned off, and at the same time you see the owner coming back from a vacation? Things like that kind of slap you in the face.
Cultivators like Alonso, bud tenders like Ruby, they've all shown me that Latino labor is the backbone of the weed industry. But who is going to actually benefit from that labor? Hopes for the industry are high, but unless we take action, will Latinos be left at the bottom? Thank you for watching episode 2 of Voices, a mitu original docuseries. These profiles were just a few examples of the barriers that Latinos face in the cannabis industry. Comment below on other cannabis-related issues you want us to investigate. And stick around for episode 3, where we explore the future of legal weed in California.